You see, Isaiah's passage is a picture of creating, of forming, of redeeming, and calling. And that is what speaks to us through the years, to our place in God's vision for today. In a little bit, we're going to, as a God's created church, come and renew our baptism vows. And although this font is small, the waters of God's grace is a flood upon us. And in our baptism, it is Jesus who God has given in exchange for our self-centeredness. Christ was crucified on that cross so that we might die to our own individualistic goals and enter into God's vision. But when we consider that full depth and breadth of our baptism, then sometimes fear may be a natural emotion which stands in the way of us fully giving ourselves, prevents the rebirth, blocks the new vision. Have you ever stood on the shore of an angry ocean and felt the waves shake the beach underneath your feet? Or have you ever stood at the base of a great waterfall and watched as that wall of water reforms solid rocks? Now, fear sometimes can be a wonderful emotion that would convince us not to enter into these dangerous natural wonders. But fear can also be crippling. According to the recent article in the most recent Interpreter, the United Methodist Magazine, fear is also a natural emotion of our culture today. The economy, the war on terrorism, the climate change. And that stuff is not enough to scare the pants off you. You just go watch the movie about an ancient Mayan prediction about the year 2012. The article says, there are not more things to fear than before, but we project a narrative of decline and say it's getting worse and worse. But the irony is that it is our faith as Christians in the recreating power of God and in the resurrection of Christ that should conquer our fears. When it comes to entering into those deep waters of our baptism, then the words of God through the prophet Isaiah must ring in our ears. Do not fear, for you are mine. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. Do not fear, for you are precious in my sight. Do not fear, for I love you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Let's cast away our fears. Let's raise our heads and our voices. Let's enter into God's vision, a vision of hope, a vision which calls our sons from the east, our daughters back from the west, our brothers home from the north, and calls our sisters to return from the south. For in our baptism, we are never alone. We emerge as a church, called by name, as the beloved of God, created and formed by the Holy Spirit, and redeemed by Christ's self-sacrifice. So what can we say about the vision at First United Methodist Church in Belleville? Come on in. The water is fine. Say that with me. Come on in. The water is fine.